Oh, how you going? Yeah, I just thought I'd do this video. I bought this Safeway bike about, I don't know, a little while back now, and I've done, so far I've done 1,598.2 k's on it. I've been very happy with it. It's a fat Tyre bike. Originally purchased for $16.50. And the reason I'm bringing this video is I just wanted to point out a couple of things that you maybe need to do for when you're going in the wet weather. Because I was having a problem where it seemed like the engine was always playing up. It was hiccuping and whatnot, and I couldn't work out what was going on. I found out the problem being was down in here. You can't quite see unless you open up the controller, but inside the controller you've got two bolts that actually connect. They're like a bottle cage mount that sits here that holds the controller on, and water is actually getting down in between and getting up into the where the screws were there and soaking into the box, or they'll actually get into into the screw holes here. So what I ended up doing was getting some bathroom waterproof silicone and end up putting it through the top here to make sure no water gets down, can run downwards into this little U shape there, into this bit here, so it doesn't can't get into where the bolt holes go into this box, and also into the screw holes. And also I run a fine bead around the actual seal of where the controller box joins up. And today I went both directions in the pouring down rain. Like, I mean, it was teeming down the whole way, and there was not a hiccup on the engine whatsoever either way. So yeah, if you ever get one of these Safeway bikes, it's something to look out for, and something just a cheap fix. I think it was like a $5 tube of bathroom silicone, and it's done quite a good job. So yeah, just thought I'd share the short video. If you like these videos and you like to think about doing e-bike reviews for Australia, and obviously go over the stats of them. This one being, while I'm here, I may as well tell you, this one's 250 watt motor. I've actually upgraded a bit. I've got on the back, I've got Shimano. I think it just had Tecto brakes on the back, but I actually stuffed it up with greasing with WD-40 around the nuts, which I learned my lesson from. So I've ended up upgrading to Shimano Tawny disc brake calipers, and ended up going with a Shimano 160 on the back, which was original. It was 160 on the back, and it was originally 160 on the front, but I upgraded to a 180 on the front, and the two lots of calipers. For the speed, what I've got is just a cheap diamond back, as you see there. You just buy them from Big W. I think it's like $40 worth from Big W there, and it goes through. What do we got? So we got distance, odometer. We got distance, maximum speed. So maximum speed I got up to this was 53.5 kilometers an hour, going down a very big hill, and yeah, it was quite comfortable on these big tyres, because they're the maximum 30 psi, minimum 5. I use them at a psi of 30, because I don't have a high quality pump to be able to pump them up and down, but you can let them down for, obviously, for traction. So yeah, I got up to 53.5 maximum speed. Average speed is about 18.2, because I normally run in, as you see over here, you got, so it comes with, you got a 6k walk throttle. So there's your throttle over here. You got an on-off switch for your throttle. You got Shimano SIS index gearing, upwards for down, or click to come down to your Harley gears. And you got low, medium, and high assist, pedal assist, plus that throttle. I only use the throttle basically for takeoff from traffic lights, etc., and then go up into me high and run with the traffic, to stay out of their way, basically doing the 30. 25k an hour. I can push it to 33 to 35 if I'm pushing my legs into it, up and high. So yeah, it comes with the waxing brakes, and these are quite, you can actually use, like, you know, probably one to two, about 2 fingers. I can use 2 fingers on them quite easily, not hard at all. I've actually went for a headlight at the moment. I'm actually going to go up to an upgraded headlight, which I've got on my head at the moment for this video. The one I'm using is one that was advertised on TV. I got it from dollar discounts for $15. It's actually quite bright. I'll show you what it looks like. Well, I've got you on here. The amp hour that comes with this is a 10 amp hour, but I've upgraded to a 13 amp hour. It comes with Panasonic cells. I've got LG cells, which they seem to be just as good. So there's the high setting, you can see on the floor there. Low setting, and then you got a flash as well. There's no, because there was no rear light or backlight on this one. So yeah, so that's basically this bike. I've upgraded to a 13 amp hour, which gives me about probably 70k if I'm not against the wind. Against the wind, probably about 45, 50k against the wind. I haven't tested these factors precisely. One thing I must do, I guess. I'll take you on a ride one day and I'll do a long video for it. But yeah, you got your six speed at the back, you see, and just a single rail at the front, which works quite good. Like, you can pedal this with up in your first or second gear quite easily without the engine on. You think with these wide tyres it'll be hard to pedal, but it's actually quite easy. So yeah, so here you go. This is the Safeway bike. You can buy for I've seen them $16.50. I got mine from Amaze e-bikes. You can see down here, Amaze e-bikes. And there's an upgrade. There's another version you can get. I think it's from Brisbane e-bikes. It's an 800 watt version for off-road. And I think they're selling, with your building costs and shipping, I think they're selling for about 1800. So yeah, so this is you've ever seen the Juggernauts, so the 30 TPI casing wire bead, all alloy except steel forks. They're steel. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed this little video and little hints and tips. And if you like this, be sure to make sure to give this a big thumbs up, and make sure to subscribe to the channel, and I'll certainly do more based on those. Okay, and have a good day. Alright, stop.